Is all about adjustments.
Team play needs to be re-examined.
Their team defense has not been very good, and they're not generating any offense.
Gentlemen, the way we're playing out there, that isn't going to cut it. Not in this league. Not in any league. All that matters is what we do with these next 20 minutes. So ask yourself, what makes a team great?
We've stopped by the ice-cold booth of NHL 16 here at E3 2015 to talk about, I guess the big thing are the things that you're bringing back in style with NHL 16. Can you tell us a little bit about what kind of things people can expect there?
Yeah, first and foremost, you know, this year we're working closer with our fans than ever before to really prioritize the things that we're bringing back and the new experiences we're delivering. For us this year, it's about making it fun to play from every single position on the ice. The EA Sports Hockey League is a big mode that we're bringing back this year, and for the EA Sports Hockey League to be a fun experience, it's important whether you're playing as a goalie or a D-man or a forward that we have really, really balanced gameplay. So being fun to play from every position is a key piece for us this year. Also, understanding if you're a single player guy or a GM type guy or a team play type guy, that we have something for you as well with each of our modes. So with our Be a Pro this year, brand new player progression system in the game, so how you play on the ice will shape your character as you grow. And Be a GM, brand new player morale feature. So literally you need to manage the morale of your players on the ice. If you have a first line guy who's getting fourth line minutes, he's going to let you know about it, and you need to take action to get him back happy, which is going to impact his play on the ice. Again, like I mentioned, EA Sports Hockey League is back in the game. We talk about working with our fans. We asked them early on what they wanted to see from the EA Sports Hockey League, and they told us three things. Number one, they don't want to play as Crosby or Ovechkin. They want to play as themselves, their name on the back. Number two, they want an even playing field. They want balanced gameplay. They want their skills on the controller and their ability to work with their teammates to be a determining factor in the outcome of most games. So that even playing field is really, really important. That's why the balanced gameplay is important as well. And also lots of customization so that they can look unique and their team can look unique as well on the ice. So, with the customization, we do a lot in the game this year to make our star players look more like star players, whether it's the Aviator visor on PK Subban or the Phil Kessel candy cane tape job on his stick, or how you customize your tape job on your stick or on your socks. And all that authenticity for our star players is brought to our customization, so you can apply that to your characters as well.
Interesting. If we talk a little bit about EA SHL, I think that is a mode that a lot of people were sad that it wasn't in NHL 15. Has the sort of the added time here has that sort of brought new eyes to it and new ideas?
Yeah, it's allowed us to kind of take a step back and work with the fans and get a real understanding of what's most important in that mode and how we want to reinvent the mode for the future. And we have a program called the Game Changers. We have 12 people from our community that we work with. We have an ongoing Skype chat with them where we talk to them, we bounce ideas off of them. Literally before this interview, I was talking to them on the Skype chat as well, just understanding kind of some of the design stuff that we're talking through right now with user control goalies and how we're going to lock the controls for it. So they've been really valuable in the reset of the mode, figuring out kind of where we are right now, how we want to launch it back for NHL 16, and then also what the future could look like and the vision that we have and where we want to take it. So it's been extremely, extremely important. That's where the balance play was so important, and making sure that there was no superior class. All the classes that we're going to have, whether you're playing as a power forward, whether you're playing as a sniper, a grinder, a defensive defenseman, an offensive defenseman, that there's true balance in our gameplay. So they really forced us to look at our gameplay based on the feedback from the EA Sports Hockey League and make sure that all of our mechanics and gameplay were dialed in, that we can tune them. And as we get feedback from the fans, as the game goes live, we get feedback that we can continue to dial in those experiences, and we find out that one thing's more overpowered than another. So it's really moving towards that live service, taking the feedback, updating the gameplay experience as much as we can, just to really keep it balanced.
Okay, was there any, NHL 15 was the first on new gen consoles, and that is always a huge challenge and always very, very difficult time for a sports game that only has a year to sort of make the game.
Yeah.
What do you feel about NHL 15? What areas did you feel that you felt like this is something that we really need to improve for 16?
Yeah, you're right. It's challenging being on a console for the first time. With NHL 15, first and foremost, you need to deliver great gameplay and presentation. It's the foundation of the experience. So without gameplay, it doesn't matter what else you do around it. So we're proud of where we got to with NHL 15, and obviously, as we heard from our fans, sort of the depth and breadth of the modes that were there, and also the modes that weren't there. Obviously, it would be great to deliver more of those experiences, but as you said, it's like trying to redo 8 years worth of work in one single year. That's why this year is so important that we work with our fans, we prioritize those features that are coming back, get back in those key modes and the key pieces, the key features within those modes that our fans wanted. And not only that, but also delivering a new experience for each one of those modes, something new to the NHL franchise. So, and again, working with our fans early on, they helped shape that feature set. So it felt like a real, a good group, a good collective effort, getting the feature set that we have for NHL 16, which we're extremely happy with.
So one mode that's not returning is GM Connected. Can you tell us a little bit about what you found when you looked at that mode and decided not to bring it?
Yeah, I think it's really about when we look at how people were experiencing the mode. There's lots of reasons why people weren't playing it, and when we talked with our game changers, talked with our community about what was most important. First of all, it was getting the Be a Pro experience back to where we want, plus a new experience in there, plus the Be a GM. And we went down the priority list. We understand the importance of GM Connected and how many people have played it. We also understand that there was probably some design flaws in there, some reasons that people stopped playing it. We didn't see the engagement we expected to see from it, despite people asking for it very strongly in the past. So for us, we need to take a step back again and work with our fans, understand sort of the pros and cons of that mode that was there before, and then how we want to reinvent it, if it's the right mode to bring back, if it's a different version of that experience, or where we want to take it in the future.
So Ultimate Team, what are you looking into that?
Yeah, Ultimate Teams it's our most played game mode. This year, one of the things again we've heard from our fans was they want to be able to play single player kind of offline. So experience all the kind of managerial greatness of Hockey Ultimate Team and everything that it has to offer, and take away the intimidation for some people having to go online and play the games. So you can actually play offline this year with your team, grow and build your team, and not have to go online. And we've also added back Play a Friend. Again, a key piece of HUT that our fans, our community has asked for. So you can go on there, you play against your friend. We're going to keep your lifetime records against one another. Again, something our fans have been asking for, so you can see that I'm 100 wins versus the 2 that you might have against me.
All right. And perhaps the most important thing that you're bringing in is the playoff beards. Can you tell us a little bit about that? How do you go about it? Do you has there been a lot of study going into that?
Unbelievable, yes. So we've heard our fans absolutely want playoff beards, and what we're doing this year with playoff beards is pretty incredible. We've got lots of different types of beards, and we assign kind of where a player starts in the playoffs, how much it grows. So a guy like Crosby will never get a Brent Burns beard just because we know that's not going to happen. So we have sort of start states and end states for the beards. They'll grow throughout the playoffs. Guys like Brent Burns will get to the full crazy looking beard. So just for us, it's a fun thing, but another level of authenticity is something our fans have been asking for. It's part of hockey culture, so we had to get it in there.
Is it? I mean, with Brent Burns, is it correlating with how hard your slap shot is, the greater the beard, or?
Maybe maybe the harder you exert your slap shot, the bigger the beard grows, or something like that. We'll add that in later.
All right. Thank you so much for your time. NHL 16 coming out
September 15th on Xbox One and PlayStation 4.